I'm too tired to really have the fire in me over it, but I kind of wanted to just rant about something a friend of mine said recently. I posted a quote of a friend of mine, by a friend of mine, said by a friend of mine, I guess, that I joked was a description of my life. And the quote was, "I don't give a fuck, I'm grumpy as shit and I'm stoned as hell." And he didn't comment or like the status, but he commented privately in a message, and he said, "You know, your statuses, your Facebook creates this picture of you that isn't true." Actually, I guess he did comment on the status. He said, "You're never stoned." Then he's like, "Your Facebook creates this picture of you that isn't true." And I've heard other people comment on it too. And my exact response to that was just LOL, period. Because, like, this is my rant. Like, who cares? Like, Facebook is bullshit. Facebook, my name isn't even real on there. I don't have my birthday on there. My job title is fucking T-Rex. Like, do you think I care what people think of me if all they know about me is what I post on Facebook? Everybody does this on Facebook. Everybody fucking tries to create some picture of themselves that isn't them. Like, oh, look at my jog route this morning, 5.5 kilometers, hashtag healthy living, or whatever the fuck they're doing. Facebook is for posturing. It's like fucking preening your feathers. I've heard numerous people say that, you know, they try to affect a big whatever on Facebook, but then they have a Twitter account, and it's like protected, and even, or whatever, even if not, you go and like read their Twitter account, and it's like, I hate my life. It's like, and I'm one of those people too. Like, all the shit that I post on Facebook's like not emotional anymore, and you don't want to know why? Because I have like fucking 500 Facebook followers. Probably roughly, I don't know, maybe less, maybe more. I deleted a bunch recently because I was like, who the fuck are these people? Like, people will send you a friend request because they liked your profile picture. People will send you a friend request because they are in a band and your band played with them once. And then they'll sit there all day and compulsively scroll down their fucking Facebook news feeds, and they'll click on like on shit that they barely even care about. That's what we all do. I don't know how Facebook designed it, that it's so fucking addictive, but that's what it is. But for that reason, people, I would say most people, are not wholly honest on Facebook. But I mean, is that a reasonable expectation? Like, how many people are even wholly honest to most people that they deal with on a daily basis in reality? Like, so, like, I don't know. I'm not denying, I'm straight up not denying that my, whatever image you have of me from my Facebook public persona only is probably garbage. It's probably a little bit exaggerated, or a lot exaggerated, and it's probably only one fucking side of me that I want you to see. And fucking, you know, if you want to see the rest of it, you gotta be around. You gotta get to know me, and I gotta trust you. So, like, I'm not really concerned if my Facebook statuses create a picture of me that I'm stoned all the time, or whatever, because first of all, I don't think there's anything really wrong with being stoned all the time, and then, secondly, like, I don't really give a fuck what you think. Like, it's not my fault that you're so stupid that you think shit that you see on the internet is the 100% fucking God-given truth. Like, I don't think for 1 second that anything that I see on my Facebook all the time, people posting like, I'm so happy, like, whatever, like, there's always more to a story. So, it's all bullshit. It's all exaggerated. It's all amped up. It's all fucking jacked up to fucking impress everybody that's your parents and your fucking grandparents and all your cousins and all those other jack-offs that you're trying to impress. Like, what is that quote? It gets bantied around a lot. Like, we all like work at jobs we don't like to make money we don't need to impress people we don't like, or something like that. Something like that. So that's what Facebook is. It's a stupid thing where people just post shit that they know other people are gonna like, you know? Or maybe if you're really emotional and desperate, you make an actual post about your feelings because you're so sad and lonely that, like, you don't have anyone to talk to. And that's fine, that's great. Like, good for you for reaching out. I don't really particularly have the balls to make those posts, but I have made them in the past. And these days, even if I do make one, I usually delete it in like 48 hours, so people don't respond to those posts anyways, usually, like, at least not in as great numbers as, I don't know, like, like the drummer of my band recently, he made a post like, who dares me to eat a whole bag of Doritos? And then I saw him like a couple days later and he's like, man, that Doritos post was dumb. It got so much engagement. And it's true. Like, you can post about shit you care about all day. You can post about, like, charities or fucking social causes or whatever the hell you're into, and you get, like, 3 or 4 likes. But then you post, like, hashtag no pants, hashtag eating pizza, hashtag tons of bacon on it, hashtag don't give a fuck, hashtag, I don't know, drunk. And, like, that's sort of the lifestyle that the internet glamorizes, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm introverted and I sit in my house and eat junk food. And now I'm going off on a whole different rant, but I said one time that the internet is full of losers trying to convince other people that it's cool to be a loser. And I stand by that, and I'm one of those losers. I sit, you know, like, I sit there, you post a fucking picture of your lunch, like, unless you're like a chef or something and you made like a really awesome meal that you can like sell to people, like, who really gives a damn what you ate for lunch? Like, are we all thinking, and like, I'm criticizing, but I'm also a part of it. And I'm kind of picking apart my own behavior here. It's like, why? Why are we all doing this? You know? Like, why are we spending our time on the internet looking at that? Like, you can argue that Facebook is for keeping in touch with people, you know, keeping in touch with your friends, but like, is it keeping in touch with your friends if you don't know anything about them, you don't know anything about what they've done for the last 8 years except for pictures of meals that they ate, and like, Facebook's a terrible way to keep in touch with people unless you actively use chat, because you don't learn anything substantial about their life. I mean, maybe you can creep their photos and be like, oh, he got married and had a couple kids, but like, I don't know, the kinds of stories that people will tell you in person are not the kinds of stories that they'll put on Facebook for 400 people to read. Seems like all of the conversations that people do have on the internet are interestingly, are of a type that they wouldn't have, or at least have so ferociously in person. I see a lot of, like, people just tearing each other apart online, and then they see each other in person and they act all cool, you know? Like, oh, I don't know, I've been seeing it a lot lately where, like, one of my friends will make, like, a semi-offensive post on Facebook about some social issue, and then 3 other people that I know will jump down their throats in the comments, and then that weekend I'll see them all at a party, drinking, and just acting like everything's cool, and it's like, how come you guys were such rude dicks to each other on the internet, and now you see each other in person and it's all hunky-dory? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, in what situation are you being dishonest? Is everyone just more angry when they're sitting at their computer screen and they can fucking not think of the text on the screen as a living thought coming from a living person's brain, and that person having feelings and being able to read their shitty bullshit? And like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't get it. Like, I kind of half pride myself on being rude, but I feel like thanks to the internet, a lot of people don't have the balls to be rude in person anymore. They all do it online, and it doesn't amount to anything. It doesn't resolve anything. You just end up slightly disrespecting that person in your mind because you know they think a certain way, but your stupid internet comments weren't enough to fucking sway their opinion. I Anyway, I've been talking way too long. I digressed terribly. Probably because I'm stoned. Which I really am, because I'm trying to fucking sleep. And clearly it's not working. Because, I mean, I'm already less tired at the end of this video than I was at the start. So, hooray. So, yeah, anyway, so my original point was, yeah, I'm a fucking phony on Facebook, but so are you. And those who know me, like, you know, fucking, like, you know, your, like, high school yearbook said, or your high school history textbook, the graffiti and that shit, your desk, maybe, it said, those who know me well, those who don't can go to hell. And yeah, basically, like, if you're stupid enough to think that what I post on Facebook is really how I live my life, and that one little snippet that you see, or those exaggerations that I spew for comedic effect, or for my public, you know, persona, given the fact that I'm in a band, and our band is, you know, called the Green Lung Grinders, so we're about, like, eating pizza and smoking weed and, you know, like, laughing at farts, like, that's what we're going for, and you believe that that's all that my life consists of, then you're a fucking idiot. And I really hope that you don't vote, because you'd probably vote for Donald Trump, and you probably post misinformed internet memes about vaccines causing autism, and basically your thoughts are not my problem. I'm not responsible for controlling people's perception of me, you know. You have a little fantasy in your head of what the fuck I am, then, you know, hold on to that. If you like it better than the real me, then sucks to be you. But if you don't know me, I mean, that's not my fault. And, I mean, you probably won't get to. Like, I'm not really a very open person. I never have been. A few times I've tried to work on it, but I probably never really will be. It doesn't really pay. I mean, there are a few people, handful of people that I can be open with, and I appreciate them, but it's not, you know, I don't think it's for me to be an open book to everyone and have everyone know your shit and be able to use it against you. And I'm just not that tough, and I'm just not really willing to be that vulnerable, so, I'll be like, you know, I'll pretend on the internet that I'm a T-Rex that smokes weed all day and drinks more than I actually do. I mean, like, I probably could outdrink you, but it's not like I'm drunk every day or something. But yeah, so I do get stoned, you know, 2-3 times a week. And sometimes, most mornings lately, I've been smoking weed in the mornings to put myself to fucking sleep. So there you go. There's my honest to God weed smoking habits for those of you who complained about me exaggerating my weed smoking habits.